Welcome back to the Hogs of War Let's Play, and we got a beefer of a part with us today. This is the longest mission in the game, and longest for all the wrong reasons. This is Achilles' heel. Now, this isn't the hardest mission in the game. It's actually not that difficult. I like how ironically it says not long now, but we're actually taking forever on this one. The reason that makes this level so long is it's just full of everything that makes you wait. So we're a full team of commandos. We would have a hero if it wasn't for the Geneva Convention bug, but regardless, we're a full team of commandos. We're against a full team of surgeons. And as we know, surgeons are not really the most threatening in offensive capabilities. The problem with this mission is mostly two things, three maybe. The surgeons obviously can heal each other, so if you're not focusing on one pig at a time, more than likely the surgeons will just heal each other up and you won't really get much done. The other issue is you have to drag out this mission for as long as you can. So like in the last mission in Chemical Compound, I got very lucky and killed a lot of the pigs very quickly. So I had to purposely wait until that pyrotechnic came down and had to skip a couple of turns, just mess around a bit. In this level, wow, that was a terrible shot. In this level, you have to wait until another set of surgeons drop down. So there's a total of 8 surgeons that you fight, but it's not only that. When they've dropped down, you have to wait even longer for some medals to drop down, and the game never actually tells you what makes these medals drop down. It just turns out you just have to wait a certain number of turns. So that's what makes this mission so tedious. And that's what's made this this part so long. Is I do mess up a little bit, I do mess around a tiny bit, but I try not to. But unfortunately, that's just how it goes. You really can't do much about it.
I don't think I should be here.
Now there is one way to do this mission if you want to make it even easier, but also kind of depends on you being a little bit better. Also, all those boxes that will get dropped in the corner will just be medicine balls. If you stay up on your perch at the top and you just fire from above with like airbursts and stuff, you can actually take out the enemy team. Like maybe it might be a better strategy to do that. Maybe send a couple of pigs down to finish them off. But because the enemy pigs don't have anything that has like major range, it's just it's just grenades that they have really. They don't go far enough. There is a drop zone here with a high explosive grenade. I guess that's actually a pretty useful weapon because it does 60 damage, which is a fair amount. And that's the other thing too. They have tranquilizers, so it's probably best not to get close to them. The other boxes littered around have homing missiles. I don't really use homing missiles much, like if I had the choice, because they're kind of like a more accurate bazooka, and especially at this point we've got things like airbursts where obviously, while they're not technically as accurate, you can do more damage with them, so you might as well pick them. Fortunately, I completely missed that. You know, now I think about it, the way that the surgeons all heal each other up, it's a bit like for anyone who's ever played like Pokemon, and you do like a gym battle or something, and especially it's the gym leaders, yeah, when you've got like their Pokemon down to a tiny bit of health left, and then they all just heal each other up. Like, well, the leader just heals it up with a hyper potion or a full restore or something like that.
Hi, you ready for this?
And of course, they just always have one spare. They never. Sometimes they have like just 1,000 of them. I can just imagine them like with a massive like sack on their back. They look like Santa, but the giant sack's got like hyper potions inside and stuff. But that's why you use a weak move first, and then your super effective move.
The bigger they are, the bigger they smell.
The tragic waste of young pigs.
But there's not really too much else to say about this mission. It's just very... It's actually pretty dull, if I'm gonna be totally honest. But I am going to use their medic tent, even though it's probably not the best idea, because they might blow it up, but I probably should have finished one of them off, actually. Yeah, it's fine.
Fire.
Yes, sir. What's that?
Just thinking, like, what other weapons could they add in as a joke? I don't know, actually. Maybe, you know, they could do like it could just be like some other just random other weapons. Like, I don't know why, but what's come to mind is like a glass bottle as like another melee weapon. But it's like, why would they have glass bottles? Unless if, I don't know, did they get sent wine? I don't think they would, because why would they be drinking it when they're in the trenches? But I don't know, Smash Bottle can do a lot. Just like in
Would that be me? Hello?
in Bad Times at the El Royale, which is a film I watched a few years ago. It's actually a really good film. For those who haven't seen it or heard of it, it's got the dude from The Big Lebowski in it, so it's automatically decent. But I remember seeing it. I was in Manchester with
You're forcing me to do
a couple of friends from the speedrun community that I was part of. I still kind of interact with a bit, and we were gonna go see a film, but we weren't sure what yet, and we had like a choice of I think it was that Halloween like remake film or whatever, another film about you know, I don't even remember. That's how
I'm just
how much I didn't care about whatever that other film was. And then there was Bad Times at the Royale, and I was like, nah, Halloween, that's gonna be scary, or it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be cheap scares. It feels like to me. A lot of horror films feel like cheap scares, and they don't do it for me. Like jump scares and and just simply building up anxiety for a little, like, for basically someone going boo, feels far too cheap, I'd say, for my exquisite tastes. And down he goes. Oh, I thought he was gonna slide out. Nope, just stops at the finish line. Yeah, I always feel like they don't offer enough substance to be properly scary. There's not like a mystery or like a strong feeling of like something bad is gonna happen, in a sense. It doesn't make you feel like you could go away and be scared of something. It doesn't make you think enough, I think is what I'm trying to say. They're a little like too mindless, and it just feels like scaring you for the sake of scaring you, and I just don't get the same entertainment factor from it. So I was like, hey, that Bad Times one sounds good. A noir thriller, it says. So I thought it was going to be all like some black and white noir film, or at least trying to be like one of those. And then it wasn't. It was actually surprisingly subversive in some parts, but in an actual really good way. So to those who haven't watched it, I would strongly recommend seeing it. It is unfortunately one of those films where it is still a fun watch to watch a second time, but I think knowing the plot twists and turns and everything that goes on, it kind of does, like, the film relies a lot on you not knowing those things. So you do lose a lot of excitement from it, a bit more than some of the films when you rewatch them. But of course, to those who haven't seen it, the first time is always going to be really great. Oh dear, our surgeon friend has now got a bazooka because he's decided he doesn't want to do anything for a while. This can be a problem now. I hope those other surgeons drop soon so we can just blow them up straight away. Oh, speak of the devil. Well, speak of the devils, and they should come. Their ears must be burning or something. You know, roller coasters are also something that I kind of have a similar, like, opinion of as like horror films. A lot of the time, I don't get the kind of thrill I want from a roller coaster, if I'm actually going to be honest. I like the idea of them going fast and like, you know, doing these like fancy moves, but I think it's like the nausea. I don't know, the inside, just the feeling of me, of like my insides going like jumbling about, and also the feeling of I think the fact that like a lot of the time the straps and the barrier thingies that they put down on you just feel way too loose for you to feel like you're not gonna die. Kind of retract a bit from the thrill of a roller coaster, and I don't end up enjoying them as much as I would like. I think one thing I've also found out about like things like that is sometimes I feel like they go on for way too long. Like some rides, they're pretty fun, but they go on far too long, and I don't want. And like, I kind of get bored. I'm like, or like when they do more than one lap, and I'm like, yeah, I've experienced it now, and it's not as fun. And just big drops for no reason, stuff like that, sometimes feel a bit like.
And a time and a place.
I want to go fast. I don't necessarily want to just go straight down. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so now the extra surgeons are dropped, so it's basically just like starting the mission all over again, except our health and weapons aren't quite all there. But as it's obvious, the medals still haven't dropped. We're still waiting for them. I think next time I'm going with Prime Delivery for these medals.
Oh, this one's for you, Colonel.
The Royal Mail has let me down for the last time. Now, I'm not sure if it's best to just target one pig at a time. If it's best to just mess around with them, like, because we're playing a waiting game. There's not too much we can do, but we can try and get 2 pigs with that. And oh, they both flew off in different directions there. That looked funny. Well, something I found out not too long ago. But if you've got 2 pigs stood right next to each other, you can actually aim a bullet or like a medicine dart or something, and because the bullets in this game is actually like pretty big, they can actually hit both pigs at the same time. So when I was watching my brother play through the Mardy Pigs campaign, one of his pigs really needed healing and the other didn't as much. And they were stood right next to each other, and he aimed at one, and the other was partly in the aiming reticle as well, so we got both of them and they both got healed. So that can be a handy tip if you're able to pull it off, I guess. But finally, one of our medals has dropped. It's probably cold now. We're gonna have to reheat it in the microwave or something, but we're still waiting on our second one. It's like in this is like that SpongeBob episode where the guy, except this time we actually ordered them, but with the Krusty Krab pizza, and the guy's like, "Where's my drink?" I ordered a Dr. Kelp with my pizza. How do you expect me to eat this without my drink? Okay, thankfully now they can't use the bazooka because we've stolen it. Oh, I thought that was a more direct hit.
I make 'em sizzle like a deep-fried squirrel.
Unfortunately, what can happen is you can run out of a lot of powerful weapons, and it does become more difficult because you are just down to using your own. I think that's why they did give you the high explosive grenades though, because 2 direct hits on a surgeon is going to kill them. So I'm not entirely sure what I was doing here, because surely it would have been a better idea to take out the guy on 32. I think I was trying to be fancy, and I was like, well, that might be a bit overkill, might as well use it on the person who's got more health, but That didn't work. And they might heal each other. Strangely, they don't even bother trying to use the healing hands. They're just like darts and grenade and like medicine balls only.
Ready, willing, and able, sir.
Maybe they're like following like COVID guidelines, like way before COVID. Like, please don't touch us. We're infected. Unfortunately, that didn't work quite as planned, so we're just gonna have to shoot this guy in the face. Well, in the arm. It's like a face, but differently shaped.
Sir, permission to expire, sir. Now look at what you gone and done.
We've only got 2 surgeons left, but we're taking a long time getting rid of them now. And again, we don't want to get rid of them too quickly. We still have a thing to get rid of, and that tree just... Okay, goodbye tree. I guess we've got I guess we're doing a little bit more like deforestation with this stuff. I don't know if this is gonna hit. I hope it hits. It. Oh, I did a little bit. It's better than nothing, I guess. Hey, that guy's my what? Okay, no, that's not true anymore. I was gonna say that guy's my woodcutting level, but actually the normal health for, for surgeons is my woodcutting level. Because yeah, I'm still one of those. Oh, that was luckily positioned. Means we don't have to waste another turn. Yeah, I've been playing RuneScape for a long time, and I got my my guy's wood cutting level to 120 like a couple months ago, I think. Or was it last month? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
For this.
Now I've got a nice fancy cape with a nice fancy trail.
You are asking for this.
Does that mean me?
We're not
Come on then.
too much more. There's not too much more to do in this level because we do just have these 2 guys to fight. But as I was saying earlier, we're running out of weapons. Like, we don't have anything here that can take a pig out in one shot, and poisoning isn't really much of an option either because they can heal themselves, so it's not going to do too much. Oh yeah, I forgot they have rifle bursts. That's thankfully only 2 of them hit. But I think what we're going to do is oh, we're going to heal Hagrid. Okay. I think we're also body blocking. Just keep a pig near each one. And, we'll take one off. Why not? Just a little kick on the bum.
Who's your daddy?
Thankfully, we've avoided 45 damage. Only took 15. But I think my team's feeling pretty tired because they're getting a little incompetent, I'd say. I didn't want to damage Hagrid much, so I didn't want to use the TNT on him, and I'm pretty sure that pig's mouth just clipped through his face, and that looks absolutely terrifying. So I don't know if Bobby Jim's gonna... Oh no, he's not gonna heal Jim Bob, okay.
Well, I take this, Pilgrim.
But unfortunately our commando here, Shrek, Shrek's taken well, it's sort of basically a triple arrow to the butt. Can Qui-Gon save the day? Find out next time in Qui-Gon Saves the Day. I don't know, we're running out of time. What's he gonna do? Okay, I think because of how long this level is, even though I probably didn't need to do this. Well, did he just do a double kick on or did they hurt each other? Well, I don't know. I didn't want to take too many chances with this, so I tried to make sure everyone was healed when I was doing this. I didn't want to start again. But I'm just weighing my options here. I figured I've had enough of seeing Jim Bob alive, so we'll blow him up.
It's just a nick, sir.
You know, a lot of these names of these pigs remind me of. I mean, this one came out first, obviously, but it reminds me of Spyro Into the Dragonfly. How all those alligators in the honey marsh all have like names like Joe Bob, Jim Bob, SpongeBob. There's one pig left. There'll be maybe like 2 more hits, I think. So I think I've only got like sniper rifles left and stuff. But now he's hiding behind a tree. He's not anymore because I guess he doesn't like trees anymore. No, he's just going for the odd shank method. He's just like, I want to see what's under that mask, slice it off. But what they don't know is that isn't a mask. It's just that's just how he looks. And he's actually just being incredibly offensive by assuming it's a mask. Oh wait, now that I say that, that makes it almost sound like it. I don't know. Is this blackfacing?
This is a song. A song in the key of death.
If we're going by the Pokemon anime logic, it is blackfacing because there's that episode where Ash is dressed up as one of the monkey Pokemon, and they apparently they banned that episode because he puts black paint on his face because the monkeys have black faces, like actually black, not like skin color, like jet black. Well, it's more like ash black, which is fitting because it's Ash. But yeah, they banned that episode. I think it is because they said it was blackfacing, which isn't appropriate. Which I don't know. That's a bit like weird. But yeah, we've are they drinking milk? We've finally finished Belliopolis. It took us a long time, and we get another film about being secretive, as they tell us about a special secret plane.
Good work, lads. Good work. Don't tell the wife.
And with that, we will get some more promotion points. And we will get... I think we'll be able to get our first 2 heroes now.
Well! I didn't think we could take Belliopolis so easily. Righty dokie, let's go. One final push.
But unfortunately, the next mission is one that isn't very fun. But we'll find out more. We'll find out more about that in the next part. See you then.